Hello and welcome again to another session. We're going to look at algebra again, okay? And we're going to look at what is known as equations. Now, equations is like an expression used in algebra where you have the equal sign in it, right? You have the equal sign, okay? So what does it mean? Whatever value you have before the equal sign is equal to the value after the equal sign. Now, if you have an expression like this, x plus 2 is equal to 5. This we understand because the equal sign is here, this value is equal to this value, which is 5. Okay? But what we don't know is what x is. So we are going to find x. Now if you're going to find x, we realize that x is here and you plus 2, right? But you want to get this x all by itself, right? Followed by an equal sign, okay? But on this side, right, the only way that is possible is that if we get rid of the plus 2. Now, if we need to get rid of plus 2, then we need to minus 2 to get rid of the plus 2. But because it's an equation, whatever we do on one side, we need to do on the other side of the equal sign. So to find x, what we do, say x, right? And we need to minus this 2 out of here. Okay, so what we do, all right, okay, this is x plus 2 minus 2, right? Notice the minus 2, and that is equal to 5, but we also have the minus 2 on that side of the equation. Okay, so this is what we are left with, x. So plus 2 minus 2, all right, leaves nothing there, and that is equal to 5 minus 2 is 3. So we see that x is 3. So if we substitute the x for 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay. Say for instance we have 2 multiplied by a, say that is equal to 8, right? And we need to find a, or the value of a. What does a mean? Well, we have 2 multiplied by a is equal to 8, right? So we want to know what a is. So 2 multiplied by a is the same as 2a is equal to 8. So what value multiplied by 2 gives you 8? But at the same time, you want on this side of the formula, you want a because you need to find a. You want the a to come here and then the equal sign. But before you can do that, you need to get rid of this 2. Now, in order to get rid of this 2, you have to divide both sides by 2. Okay, so all right. Okay, that's 2a over 2. So these 2 cancels. So you're left with a, right? 2 into 8 is 4. All right, so we know that 2 multiplied by 4 gives you 8. Okay. Okay, what if you have like a fractional division? Say y divided by, say, 3 equal to 2. Okay, and find y, find the value of y. Okay, but we see here, y is here on this side of the equation along with a 3. But you don't want this 3 here, you want to find out the value of y. Right? So, what we do, to get rid of this 3, we multiply both sides by 3. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So y divided by 3 multiplied by 3. So you also multiply it on the right side of the equal sign. So 2 multiplied by 3. 3 cancels, you're left with y is equal to 6. So if you substitute it out, put 6. Right, yes, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, if you have x minus 2, that's equal to 5. Find the value of x. We need to do something here. We need to get rid of the minus 2. Alright, so in order to get rid of this minus 2, right, we plus 2 on both sides of the equation. Okay, so x is equal to minus 2 plus 2. Okay, but you also need okay, sorry, yeah, okay, so x on one side, okay, x minus 2 plus 2, okay, x minus 2 plus 2. We also need a plus 2 on this side. Okay, so minus 2 plus 2, right, that cancels it out, so you are left with an x equal to 5 plus 2 is 7. So we know 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay, so here we have a slightly more difficult expression. This equation is an equation because the equal sign is in the middle. So this value here on this side of the equal sign is equal to that value that's on the right side of the equal sign. Okay, so you want to find x. Okay. So you have 2x here and 1x here. Okay. So you are going to have to minus 1x on both sides of this equation. Alright? So what we do here, okay, so you need to minus an x here. I need to minus an x here. Okay? So 2x minus x, right, is just x. It's just x. 2x minus x is just an x. Okay, but you left here with plus 1. Okay, that's fine. This x minus x leaves no x's, right? But you're left with a 4. Okay, so you're left with x plus 1 is equal to 4, right? Then what is the value of x? So what do? We need to get rid of the plus 1. To get rid of plus 1, you minus plus 1. If you're going to minus plus 1 in an equation, you do it on both sides of the equation. Alright, so x, yeah, plus 1 minus 1, right, is equal to 4 minus 1. See, the you see we minus 1 on both sides. So this is x, 1 minus 1 is 0, so you're left with an x. 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so if you substitute it, that's like 2 by 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. Alright, and this x is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 is equal to 7. So x is 3. Okay, so here we have another equation. Okay, x divided by 2 plus 1 is equal to x divided by 3 plus 2. But on this one, we have the x on both sides. Again, we have the x on both sides of the equation, right? But this one is dealing with divisions and fractions and things like that. Okay, so now when you look at this, you might think, oh, let's multiply both sides by 2, right? It will get rid of this 2, okay? But it won't really work on this side of the equation, right? If you multiply this side by 3, you will get rid of the 3, but you won't really want to multiply both this side by 3. Okay, so you got the 2 and the 3, so the best thing to do is to like almost like to find the LCM, lowest common multiple of 2 and 3. You know, it's the next figure that is higher than 2 and 3 that's divisible by 2 and 3. So that it's normally like 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. Okay? So what we want to do is that we want to multiply both sides of the equation by 6. Okay? Multiply both sides of the equation by 6. So how do we do it? Okay, so we say x divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, we want to multiply both sides by 6. Okay. Alright, and you also want to multiply this side by 6. Okay, so you put into brackets, okay, multiply by 6. Okay, so what we do is that we multiply the 6 by each of the values inside the brackets. Okay, so what we do is that we say, yeah, 6 multiply by x over 2. Okay, plus 1 multiplied by 6 is 6. Okay, that's equal to the 6, right, multiplied by x over 3, right, but plus 6 by 2 is 12. Okay, so you see how that happens there, right? Use the 6, multiplied it by x over 2, Right? You also take the 6 and multiply by the 1. Here, we take the 6, we multiply the 6 by x over 3, which we did here. We also take the 6, right, and we multiply it by this 2, which is 12, or plus 12, because this plus is here. Okay? So, 2 goes into 6 3 times, so that's what, 3x plus 6. Okay? 3x plus 6. Alright, 2 into 6 is 2. That's 2x plus 12. Alright, so we have 3x plus 6 is equal to 2x plus 12. So we can group it. We look at groupings. Alright, we want to group all the x's together. Alright. So what we can do is that we could minus the 2x on both sides. Okay, this takes out the 2x here. So that's like 3x minus 2x. Alright, plus 6 is equal to 12. Okay, so we look at the minusing of the 2x. 3x minus 2x plus 6 minus the 2x gives us 12 here. Okay, so 3x minus 2x is 1x. Okay, so it's just that x plus 6 is equal to 12. Okay, and to get rid of the 6, obviously we minus 6 on both sides. Alright, so this is x plus 6 minus 6. We do the same thing on this side, 12 minus 6. So that's x, 6 minus 6 is 0. Right, so x is equal to 6. Okay, so be very careful when you have divisions like this. You could find the LCM, which is 6, but you need to multiply both sides of the equation equally. Okay, this time we're using the value of 6. Why? Because you can divide the 2 and the 3 into 6, which is what we did here. Alright, so the x is 6. Okay, thank you very much.